Now, despite the Fed's interest rate hikes, 10-year Treasury yields have fallen about 10 basis points so far this year. So what does this mean for investors? Yahoo Finance's Jared Blikre joins us from the floor of the New York Stock Exchange with some great insight. Jared?
Hey there, and we'll get into bonds in a second. First, I want to go to the Wi-Fi Interactive, where I'm looking at, as we've been saying, a downdraft on this Friday. Going to wrap up the week. Probably going to be a negative week. NASDAQ taking the biggest hit, down 1.25%. Want to show you the price action in the sectors today. Only utilities and real estate are in the green. It's tech and discretionary, that would be retail, taking the biggest hits here. Let's just take a look at what's happened over the trailing 5 days. Healthcare is the only one in the green. You could consider that defensive, but energy has taken the biggest hit, actually down 4%, followed by real estate, tech, financials. So overall, the market's taking a back seat. Everything I'm tracking in terms of leadership basically red this week, except for Bitcoin. Bitcoin is mysteriously up about 18% and kind of bucking the trend of the risk-off tone that has pervaded the rest of the market. And we had a number of big events this week. Powell speaking in front of the Senate and the House was definitely a big one, but didn't cause any disruptions in the bond market. We've seen bond market volatility go lower all pretty much for the last several weeks. Here's a look at the S&P 500 on the Wi-Fi Interactive. This is over the last 2 years. You can see just tracing out this very shallow bull right here, but I want to check out the NASDAQ 100 because we are just backing off this week from these highs that we saw in early 2022 in April. Also, you can take a look at the New York Stock Exchange FANG Plus Index, and that is testing record highs right now. So kind of a similar situation there. Not very surprising to see tech approach these levels and then pull back a little bit. Here's that ICE B of A move index, which I said was ticking lower. You can see this breakdown right here is that move lower. Also, I was writing about the VIX today in the morning brief, and the VIX has really quieted down. You look at a 13 handle, we actually went down to a 12 handle yesterday. Have not seen that in over 3 years. You have to go back before the pandemic, so volatility definitely calming down here. Final note, today is going to be one of the highest volume trading days of the year. Why would this random Friday in the summer be that? That's because it's Russell rebalanced day. In the Russell indices, you have the Russell 1000, which is a large caps. 33 names going to switch out there, and in the larger Russell 2000 index that tracks small caps, about 200 names, actually 197 that are going to change out there. So a lot of volume on the close today. This is going to be one of those last days that if you really wanted to make some big position changes in the middle of the summer, well, it's do or die, guys.
All right, certainly action that we need to keep track of. Jared Blikre, thanks.